Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another First Impressions review. This is a game that came out nearly 3 months ago, back in August, and right now there are 0 reviews for Slay the Dragon. Not even key copies of the game like I got from the developer. I want to go ahead and thank the developer, Lots Games, for handing me a free evaluation key months ago. But I haven't yet played Slay the Dragon. It's a turn-based roguelike RPG game where you must kill the dragon. Slay the Dragon comes in at a price tag of $9.99, and we're here to find out if it's worth your money and give this game its first review on Steam after it's been sitting here for nearly 3 months without a single review. We'll be the first ones to review Slay the Dragon, you and I together, and we'll be back to do that right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody. So when you launch the game, it does come up with a standard Unity launcher. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at the default. So we're going to go ahead and hit play here and see what we get. So this is what we get: Slay the Dragon. Loading game. You can kind of hear the music going. Finding a home for town 28. Does that mean it's going to be random every time? Welcome, Dragon Slayer. Start a new adventure or pick up where you left. Okay. Alright, so here we go, guys. Welcome to the game. Come and stay a while. Press start to begin playing the game, or tutorial to learn how to play. No, we better go with a tutorial since I have no idea what I'm doing here. Quick look at the UI shows my health, 100 of 100. Experience, level 1, 5,000 left. How much gold I have. My attack, my defense. My attack is currently 5. Is that 5 to 10 or 8 to 10? I think this is 5 to 10. Steps, killed. Dice, 2 dice. 5 power charges. Okay, one little feedback for the developer right now is you might want to look at increasing the size of some of these. Yeah, it's really hard to see these numbers. I would increase at least the numbers, make the numbers like a lot bigger. Like you can keep the dice and the words the same size, but these numbers need to be a lot bigger because they're so hard to see. I mean, I have a pretty big monitor. I think I have a 23-inch monitor, and I shouldn't have to squint or get, 3 inches away from my monitor just to read if that's a 5 or an 8. So that is some feedback for the developer. Might be a great game, but we're going to go ahead and do the tutorial and see what we get. Okay. Movement tutorial. Move with the arrow keys or WASD and use the mouse buttons to click the buttons, okay? Next. At the bottom of the screen, you see information about your hero, your attack, experience, gold, yep. Moves, monster killed, boss monsters killed, number of dice, and power charges remaining. If you get 0 hit points, you are dead, okay? Power charges. Many actions around the world where you will use your power charges. Return to town to recharge or buy restoration potions available in some towns. It is important to keep these charged, as if you are in a fight with no remaining charges, you cannot run away. Okay, so you need power charges to be able to run away, and you can restore. It looks like you can get potions to restore your charges, but only in some towns. Okay. Inventory. Here is where you can see use restoration items that you've gathered. You can also check on your resources. Inventory over here. The dragon. He wanders the map, destroying towns. Only if you are strong enough, you can defeat him. Once a town is destroyed, all shop prices are double. If the dragon destroys all towns, the game is over. Oh shit, okay. Level up. Gain experience through monster killing or mission completion. Level up the hero using the upgrades button. You will need to visit the appropriate town to apply upgrades to the hero. Okay. Player upgrades. Visit the shops in town 2. Visit the shops in town 2 for weapon sharpening, town 3 for shield buff, or town 4 for HP up. I don't know if I can remember that. Shops in town 2 for weapon sharpening, 3 for shield buff, 4 for HP up. I'm going to remember 4 because HP up sounds like a pretty important one. Towns can be upgraded to do more damage to the dragon, but beware, he has a shield. There must be a way to remove it. Player travel. You can move around the world. As you move around the world, you'll make it safe. The longer trail you make, the more frequently you will encounter bosses, but with greater risk comes greater rewards. To reset the trial, return to the safety of the path. Okay, the path is right here. Dice. What are dice for? The towns around the world will sell dice for both gaming and encounters around the world. The better your dice are, the more powerful your attacks will be, and the more likely you are to win at dice. Okay. Early access. Slay the Dragon is still in development. If you want to share more feedback or read news about the game, hop into the community or development blog at Slay the Dragon. He has his own website. Okay. Ready to play the game. Sure. Movement tutorial. Oh, yeah. We're ready to play the game. Welcome to the game. Stay a while. Press start to begin. Okay, we're going to start. You are awake but groggy headed. Wait a minute. You are awake but groggy headed. You cannot remember how you got here. You check yourself out and find that you have some dice, a sword, and a shield. You look around and see in the distance there seems to be a town. Perhaps they can fill the gaps in your memory. You should make it safely. If you stick to the path, you can run away if the fight is too hard. Okay. So here we are on a beach. This is our dude. This is showing arrows. We have gold up here, but that's off the path, and it might have risks. Okay, again, health is fine. We have 2 dice. We have 8 power charges. Radar. Dragon radar. Dragon hit points 10,000. Dragon defense 1,000. Dragon attack 500. Dragon is in town number. Dragon destroy. How many towns the dragon has destroyed? Dragon shield is active. Minimap. This is the world. Zoom level is 9. Okay. And you can't like zoom in with a mouse wheel. You have to hit zoom in. So you do have a mini map that you can go to. Oh, this shows you what town. Okay, what town is where. Zoom out. Town 15, town 12. Wow. Okay. It looks like a pretty complex game. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's go ahead and hit OK there. Objectives, go to town 1. Okay, so you can always hit that to know what you're doing. Upgrades. Upgrade yourself. You have 2 points to spend. Let's level up and get points. Oh, level up to get points. We have 2 points to spend. Can we increase it now? I thought it said we had to go to a town. Attack. Okay, I'm at attack level 2. Hit points max. Okay, we're at 2 there. We have 0 points. Okay. Inventory. Let's take a quick look at that. I don't like that you can't move these windows. So to the developer, definitely make it so you can move these windows around. I'd love to be able to drag this window, you know, up here to the top left or something if I want to. Potions, healing potions. That looks like a greater healing potion. It has more pluses, or maybe this is a greater one. I'm not sure. Wrenches. That's probably a mana potion and a power potion, probably, or something. I'm not sure. Wheat, eggs, wood, stone, coal, iron, gold, paper, water, bread, and cakes. So all kinds of different resources to collect here as well. Alright, well, let's move. WASD. There we go. Go to town 1, it said. Okay. So it's just one block at a time.
Welcome to town.
Welcome to town. It even had a voice for that. You enter the town, and everyone hides away, looking very afraid. One of the braver citizens shouts over, "Go over and see the mayor at once." Okay, so now we have options to skip the town, mayor, or the dice shop. Alright, let's go ahead and go to talk to the mayor. The mayor looks unsurprised that you are here. "You must be the dragon slayer we've been told was coming," he says. He asks one of his people to gather up supplies for you. They give you a potion and a shield repair. Unsure what else to say, you utter thanks. Confusing this as agreement that you are the dragon slayer, he asks for a small favor. "Please spread the news of your arrival. I am sure that other towns will be so pleased to hear the news that the dragon has finally met his match. Please visit the mayors in towns 1 and 2. You will be handsomely rewarded when you return. As you are grateful for your supply, you agree to go along with the dragon slayer thing." You're in town 1. So it said visit the mayor in town 1 and 2. Well, we've already visited the mayor in town 1. You are the mayor in town 1. And if I click mayor again, okay. We can go to the shop. You're in the shop. Small potion, small shield repair. 150 gold restores 50 hit points. 250 gold repairs 10 defense of your shield. Okay. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's be on our way and go to town 2, I guess, huh?
Welcome to town.
Welcome to town 2. Same thing here. You must be here as foretold and resolve this nasty business with a dragon. It said the dragon slayer will need to have great attack. We have the finest swordsmiths in the world. I am sure that you are at a high enough attack level that they will be able to upgrade your weapon. Also, don't forget to see the other towns. Okay. So, shop. Weapon sharpening. This is what you need to upgrade your weaponing. 500 gold adds 10 base and 15 max attack to your weapon. And how much gold do I have? 1,000. Alright, let's go ahead and do that then. Let's go ahead and buy that. Now I have 500 gold left. And it could cost twice as much to add more attack to our weapon. Okay, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and buy a health potion as well, a small health potion. Okay, so a small health potion is the one with a big plus, okay. And that's 150 gold. I have 350 gold left. I know that having health potions in these kind of games is always handy. Dice shop, 15,000 gold. Basic more loaded dice has 3 6s and no 3s or 2s. You can't afford it. Well, thanks for letting me know I can't afford it. I can see that. Yeah, big time advice for the developer though. These numbers, I don't care if you have to make the whole UI down here, you know, the whole bottom of the screen, but this needs to be way bigger. Like, increase the size of this thing and make this thing way bigger so we can actually see the numbers. Big feedback. I mean, I want these numbers down here to be as big as these numbers up here because I can easily read these numbers here, but this is way too small down here. So definitely to the developer, definitely increase the size of this UI. Hopefully the developer will watch my video. Alright, let's go. We need some more gold, so let's go ahead and you sense a grass monster is nearby. What will you do? Fuck it, we'll fight it. I'm not scared of no damn grass monster. I mean, a grass monster doesn't sound too terrifying, right? Here are your dice and the details. Dice 1, just a 6-sided dice. Nothing special about this one. Same thing with the dice 2. I don't have a third dice yet. I have to buy one eventually. So I kind of like that. You have attack dice. Roll dice 1 and 2 for attack power bonus is fight. Okay. Now 2 to 4 would be a weak. It kind of tells you like if your total dice roll is 5 to 8, that's normal. 9 or more is strong, and 12 plus is critical. Okay. Dice 3 rolled if in mortal danger. Let's go ahead and roll. Alright, so what did we roll? You roll a 6 and a 1 for a total of 7 for normal attacks. Okay. And we have a level 1 beetle. This is a grass monster. Health is 10, attack is 4. Okay, so I guess we have to roll, and this is just our bonus. 7, what we rolled is a bonus to our attack. Ready to fight, a level 1 beetle with a 10 hit points and a 4 attack. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we could run away if we wanted to, but I believe he said that uses one of our power charges to run away. So we're going to go ahead and... I wonder if special attack uses a power charge. Let's just go ahead and attack. Okay, we already won. Beetle has negative 23 health, and that was really easy. You kill the beetle, you get 98 gold and 110 experience. Okay. I really like what this developer has done with this game. I mean, you can tell he has probably created all this stuff himself, created this world and this game. I mean, this is definitely not an asset flip, so I give the developer high praise for not just, you know, creating another so common asset flip in these kind of games on Steam nowadays. Price tag is $9.99 for this game. I don't have a problem with the price right now. I haven't played the game enough to see what all is here or how many hours I think, you know, a player could play this game. Obviously, to play a game like this, you're going to have to be able to not be a graphics whore. You're going to have to be able to understand that you can have a good game with simple graphics like this. The game looks pretty deep. You know, it's your standard kind of RPG. You attack, do you run away, do you need to buy health potions and shield defense and, you know, different things. You need to buy more dice, you need to save up your gold, you need to go slay the dragon and protect the towns. So I really like what the developer has done here, and there's a lot of, I can already tell there's a lot of RNG in this game though. Like right here when we collect the gold, it's going to be random how much gold we get. But I do kind of like that. I mean, what this is going to do, all this RNG is going to mean that no two games will be exactly the same. But we're going to go ahead and we collected the gold. Now we got 548, so we found 198. No, because we got 98 gold from the beetle we beat. So we must have found a pile of 100 gold. So again, to the developer, more feedback. When I go over a chunk of gold, it needs to tell me like plus 100 gold or something like that right here. You know, it needs to give you a big visual display, plus 100 gold or something, have it fade. That would be my suggestion. Alright guys, we have the background, we have my washer and dryer going, but ignore that. You sense a dark forest monster is nearby. What will you do? Well, part of this game I can already see is going to be exploration. I don't know how strong the average dark forest monster is. Is this something I need to run away from? I have no idea. So if we fight and die, then game over and we'll start again. But then we'll know from that death that the dark forest monsters are pretty dangerous and we better be pretty beefed up to be able to fight it. But we're going to go ahead and fight it right now and find out all about the dark forest monster. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we don't have the ability to change these dice. Change 1, change 2, change 3. Yeah, we can't do anything. There's no options because we don't have any other dice. We haven't bought any. So we're just going to go ahead and roll. Level 1 Scorpion. Yeah, this guy is a lot stronger than that grass beetle or whatever it was. This guy has 81 health and he has an attack of 16. Thankfully, we had a pretty good roll. We rolled 8 total for normal attacks. A little bit better than last time, I guess. We had a 7 last time. Ready to fight. Let's do it. Attack. You slice the Scorpion for 27 damage, leaving the Scorpion with 54 health. Scorpion is charging for a power attack. Watch out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. So, I can see one thing already that a lot of people are probably not going to like in the game with this game in 2018. The fact that there's no graphics in the fight at all. You know, not even the simple sprites bouncing back and forth. A lot of people are probably going to be turned off by that. The fact that everything is given to you down here in words. A lot of people in 2018 aren't going to want to read all this stuff to find out how much damage they've done. I think a lot of people would rather see a Scorpion sprite and your character sprite bouncing back and forth and maybe numbers for how much damage you've done, and then the options of, hey, do you want to attack, do you want to defend, whatever. But if a developer, if you could, especially at a price tag of $10, if you could go in and make at least simple animations and kind of show what's happening, you know, show me bouncing over and smacking the Scorpion and then 27 damage like floating up, I think that would be a lot better, and it'd probably help your game sell a lot better. I'm starting to see why your game hasn't, you know, doesn't even have any reviews right now, 3 months after you've launched it on Steam. Yeah, people are going to want a little bit more than this, especially if they're dishing out $10. Think of how much competition you have on Steam for these kind of games, and I bet you I already know there's a ton of games sort of like this that are going to give buyers a lot more, maybe not depth, but at least more graphical stimulation in this kind of a game for a $10 price tag. I mean, I believe you can go in and buy, you know, Dragon Age. You could probably go buy the first Dragon Age for under $10 all the time on sale, and the regular price is maybe only $10. So, you know, maybe somebody that hasn't played Dragon Age, and that's just one example. I mean, there's a million examples of RPGs that have impressive graphics for $10. Here, you're offering maybe a pretty cool, deep little game. I like what you're doing with this game. And again, I'm just talking to the developer, if the developer ever watches this. But, you know, people are going to want more than this, man, for $10. I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and defend here since he's got a power attack coming, I guess. Let's try defending. Scorpion is charging for a power attack. Watch out. You defended against the monster. You defended against the monster charging phase. Why is it asking me? Did I defend against it, or is it asking me? I have no idea. It still says it's charging for a power attack, so I guess we're going to defend again. Okay, here we go. Scorpion charged at you. You defended against the charging monster and negated all damage from the attack. Alright, so good thing we defended right there. Or we would have taken some health. We still have most of our health. We have 98. We're going to go ahead and attack again. We hit him for 26 damage. He's down to 28 health. And he's not doing a power attack. He's not charged up for a power attack. So we can go ahead and... let's just go ahead and defend again. Nope, he's charging for a power attack. We're going to defend again. You defended against... okay, so we had negated all damage. Let's go ahead and attack again. He has 1 hit point left. We did 27 damage to him. He's charging up for a power attack again. We're going to defend. We're going to defend again. Again, we negated all damage. We're still at 98. This is almost too easy at this point. We win. We got 372 gold and 437 experience. Okay. So take that, you little bastard. I kind of like that it shows your path here. That's pretty cool. Let's go see how much gold we get here. Yeah, see, I mean, it doesn't give me any indication of how much gold I got. Even a message pop-up. I'm surprised it doesn't give me a message pop-up saying, hey, you collected 100 gold that I have to close out of or something. Yeah, I have no idea how much gold I just got there because it... and I'm not going to subtract... I didn't notice how much gold I had down here. To know how much gold I would have picked up, I would have to have known how much gold I had and then do some subtraction myself. Much easier developer if you give the player some indication, even a message pop-up that says, hey, you collected 150 gold, whatever. There's a lot of things the developer could do better in this game that I think it would help him sell this game better. You're now in Town 3. Let's talk to the mayor. You will need to have a great defense. Blah, blah, blah. We have the finest blacksmiths in the world. I'm sure that if you have enough high defense, they will be able to upgrade your shield. So you got to go to the shop for the upgrades. 500 gold, you can give yourself 10 defense. Sure, let's go ahead and buy that. Alright, so now we have 470 gold left. And let's go ahead and go back. Let's check out the radar. Dragons in town number 4. Oh shit. He hasn't destroyed any towns yet, but guys, we don't have enough. Where is the where's town 4 at? Let's look. Town 4 is up here, up this path. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead to finish up this game, this first video. I don't want this video to be too long. We're going to go ahead and jump up here and see if we can find out what happens when we find this dragon here. Oh shit, that's kind of cool. Little dragon sprite breathing fire. What happens if we go onto it? Muhahaha, I can destroy the towns with impunity. You have no hope. I will not fight such a weakling. I am protected too well. Go away. So I do kind of like that. It didn't let the game just completely destroy me. And it just popped me out in the forest away from it. Okay, I can dig that. So obviously I'm not nearly strong enough to even fight it, so it doesn't let me just rush in and get myself fried to a crisp. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so you're in Town 5 by invitation of the mayor of Town 1.
Welcome to town.
Okay, I guess it says I can't do anything. I don't know. But yeah, we collected more gold. So that's what this game is, guys. You're going to walk around and you're going to run into random, especially if you're off the path. It looks like you have a lot higher chance of running into enemies, or maybe you have no chance of running into an enemy if you're on the path. If you're in the forest somewhere, you do have a random chance every move you make of running into different monsters here. We're going to go ahead and roll. Health 32, level 1 mushroom, no problem. We'll attack that bastard. 15 damage. We're gonna he hit me for 5. He didn't do a power attack. We're gonna attack him again. Attack, bam, you win. 207 gold.
Welcome to town.
I like what this developer has done here. Woods Monster. I mean, I think there might be some people that will really like this game, but at $10, you're not going to get anybody buying this game to developer. I mean, you might get somebody, but you're just not going to get that many people buying this game at $10. The graphics are too simple. There's not even simple sprite animations for the fighting. It's all in words. So you have a very, very simple RPG. And I mean, RPGs were more advanced in 1982 on my Commodore 64. I'm not saying I don't like what you've done with this game. I kind of like this game. I think it's kind of cool. But to the developer, if you're not going to make sprite animations and simple sprite fights here and stuff like that, I can understand that. You've probably already put a lot of work into this game. I get it. But at minimum, what you need to do is definitely increase the size of this UI. Make it a lot bigger. I want to be, like I said, I want these numbers down here in my UI to be as big as your numbers on the towns. I want to be able to read this without squinting. So that's the first thing. Also, I would maybe increase your window size here a little bit. Try to make all this text a little bit bigger. You don't have to go as big as down here, but make this just a little bit bigger. It's a little bit difficult to read. Especially for people that might have smaller monitors. I would definitely try to at least increase this font size a little bit, and to do that, I don't know if you need to increase this window size or not, but make all this a little bit bigger. What else? What else can I think of? Oh, yeah, this definitely has to be done. I would definitely increase this. Again, I want to see these numbers down here in this as big as this. I like how you have pretty much the same font everywhere. You did a good job with that. The only other thing I would say to the developer is you need to reduce your cost on this game, man. You're probably going to sell like 0 copies at $9.99. I would rather sell, which means if you sell 0 copies at $9.99, or maybe 1 or 2 copies at $9.99, let's say if 1 or 2 people buy your game at $1.99 or $9.99, sorry. You might be able to sell 30 or 40 copies at $1.99. Okay? I would rather sell 30 copies at $1.99, which is $60, than sell 0 copies at $10, if you see what I'm saying. So, you know, I don't knock you for trying $10 at first. It's better to start high and then work your way down. But my recommended price for this game right now, with it being text only, in the age we live in, my recommended price is like $1.99 to $2.99. I know you put a lot of work into this game. I can see that. I understand the game took time to make, but again, you know, you might mark it down to $2.99 or $1.99. Suddenly, you might sell dozens of copies, and that's probably more than you're making right now. Also, knocking the price down is going to help you get reviews on Steam and lessen the chance that you're going to get negative reviews on Steam. So I like the game to the developer, but the price is way too high. And my biggest suggestion right now is, if you're not going to do anything more with a, you know, showing some kind of graphical fight every time you fight something, which is what I would suggest, but that takes a lot more work. One thing you can do really quickly is definitely increase this whole UI down here. Give us big numbers that we can see. Increase this font size here just a little bit. You don't have to go a lot, but just a little bit would make it nice. I like the game, and it's my first impressions review to the developer. A lot of feedback for the developer here on this game. But hey, let me know by watching this video. If you watch this entire video and this video has inspired you to go buy this game, let me know. Let me know how much you paid for it, and let me know what you think of it down in the comments down below. And if you're the developer, I hope I've given you some constructive feedback about your game. This is Zaxtorian, and with this first impression score, guys, let's go ahead and give the first, my first impression score on the game. Value is going to be really low right now, guys, just because it's so much. I think there's probably people that will play this game over 10 hours to get a good value score out of it, but I don't think it's going to be that common. In fact, I think most people that do dish out $10 for this game are going to see what it is and refund it. Value is 5 out of 40. Fun. Looks like a pretty fun little game. I like games like this, even if I have to read this stuff. I think it's a pretty fun little game. I'm going to give the fun a 20 out of 30. I think it could be a lot more fun if there was at least simple graphics showing the fight animations. Boink, 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 boink. Show the enemy attacking you. Show you jumping over and attacking the enemy, and numbers coming up from the damage. I think that could make the game a lot more interesting and a lot more fun. So that's a suggestion to the developer. Fun. I'm going to go ahead and give it a pretty high score, though. I think games like this are a lot of fun, even if you have to read. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Probably give him a little higher score here than most people would. 20 out of 30. Next score is controls and bugs. I'm not really gonna. The controls and bugs seem fine. I mean, you kind of read and you click buttons to do what you want to do, and you move around with arrow keys or WASD. No problem there. I'm gonna knock a few points away for this UI being so damn small, though. It's just way too small. I'm gonna give his controls and bugs a 15 out of 20. And graphics and sound. I mean, the music's pretty nice. The graphics are pretty simple for this kind of a game. I can't really give this game a high graphics and sound effects, because it's basically very minimal. 2 out of 10. I'm not saying you can't have a lot of fun with this game. Obviously, a 2 out of 10 for graphics and sound, but you saw that I gave this guy a 20 out of 30 for fun. Add that all up, guys. 5 for value, 20 for fun is 25, 15 for controls and bugs is 40, and a 2 for graphics and sound is a 42%. So the best way the developer can increase his score on the game is mark this game down to like $1.99, in which case I'm going to give this game a 40 out of 40, especially if he increases this UI. So there's the easiest way to get your score up in my scorebook, Mr. Developer. Mark the price down to like $2. If you do that, you get a 40 out of 40 in my score. That would increase your current score by 35 points. 42 plus 35 is a 77. So this game could be a 77 in my book, almost an 8 out of 10. In fact, if you increase this UI here and give you big numbers to read, that will also help me give you a 20 out of 20 for controls and bugs. So that's an extra 5 points. That would make an 82. So right now you have a 42. Lower the price to like $2, something like that. Increase this UI down here so I can read these numbers. You get yourself an 82 on this game, and I think you'll get a lot more sales as well. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys agree with me about this game, or maybe you think the price is right on and it's worth every penny at $10. I'd love to know what you think. Put it in the comments below, guys. This has been Zaxtorian. Have a good one.